Most celebrities use their moment in the spotlight to spread gratitude, inspiration, or carefully rehearsed positivity. But every now and then, that same spotlight becomes a weapon. Even comedians who typically play it safe abandoned restraint, delivering punchlines that were ruthless, personal, and relentless.
If it wasn't for television, would Donald Trump be running for president?
A talk show host once joked about a wealthy real estate mogul canceling an appearance at the last minute. What began as a throwaway monologue slowly turned into years of public tension.
Donald Trump was supposed to be here tonight. Last night, his people called late last night and canceled on us. They were cryptic as to why he canceled. They said he has a major political commitment, but he did want me to relay the message to you that if he had been here, he would have been great. I'm dying to find out what this major political commitment was. Usually it means you had to go on CNN and call someone an idiot or something, but...
As time went on, the jokes sharpened and the target became increasingly political.
Television can also tear us apart. I mean, if it wasn't for television, would Donald Trump be running for president? No. He would be at home right now, quietly rubbing up against his wife malaria while she pretends to be asleep. Many have asked, who is to blame for Donald Trump? The Donald Trump phenomenon, and I'll tell you who, because he's sitting right there. That's right, that guy. Mark Burnett, the man who brought us Celebrity Apprentice. Thanks to Mark Burnett, we don't have to watch reality shows anymore because we're living in one. Thank you, Mark.
Years earlier, another high-profile dinner had featured a sitting president roasting that same mogul mercilessly while he sat in the audience. What seemed like harmless comedy at the time would later be cited as a turning point.
Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier. No one is prouder. Say what you will about Mr. Trump. He certainly would bring some change to the White House.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke. Donald Trump often appears on Fox, which is ironic because a fox often appears on Donald Trump's head.
I love this next presenter. He's so cool. He's the star of Iron Man, Two Girls and a Guy, Wonder Boys. Sorry, these films. What? Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang. Bowfinger. Really? Yeah. Up the Academy. Come on.
One host, known for his fearless delivery, introduced a beloved actor by referencing his troubled past rather than his accomplishments. The room laughed nervously.
Those films, but many of you in this room probably know him best from such facilities as the Betty Ford Clinic and Los Angeles County Jail. Please welcome Robert Downey Jr.
But when the actor took the stage, he didn't let the moment pass.
Aside from the fact that it's been hugely mean-spirited with mildly sinister undertones, I'd say the vibe of the show is pretty good so far, wouldn't you?
Some clapbacks are quieter, but no less pointed. During an acceptance speech, an award-winning actress addressed young women entering the industry.
Hey, to all the girls out there, like, I know it's cool to be bad. I get it. But it's also possible to make it in Hollywood without a reality show. And when I came up in this business, you made a sex tape, you were embarrassed, and you hid it under your bed.
The audience understood exactly who she was talking about without a single name being mentioned. After winning a major category for a song inspired by a former relationship, one artist took a moment to thank the unnamed person who inspired it.
Awesome. I also want to thank the person who inspired this song, who knows exactly who he is, because now I got one of these. Thank you so much.
When asked about it later, the subject of the song reacted with complete indifference, proving that sometimes the most powerful response is refusing to engage at all.
Accepting her speech last night, kind of, I guess, joking, messing around with you a little bit, or what?
She's talking about now. It's all right. She likes a joke, so.
Oh, it's about you?
Yeah. I like a joke as much as the next guy, so it's all good.
Okay.
There will always be a special place in my heart for the movie musical and for the songs that create their most memorable moments. here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
One presenter famously stumbled over a performer's name during a major ceremony, turning the moment into instant internet history.
The stage, my very dear friend, Glom Gazingo.
I deserve that, but you, my darling, my beautiful, my wickedly talented Idina Menzel.
You got it!
Is that right?
Public perception can also shape revenge long after the cameras stop rolling. A talk show host once tried to soften a controversial political figure's image during an interview, only to face backlash for it.
Did I mess your hair up?
The answer is yes, but the people in New Hampshire, where I'm going to be in about an hour from now, I hope they're going to understand.
Years later, that same figure mocked the host publicly, framing the moment as weakness and using it as ammunition in an ongoing feud.
And he goes, "Is that your real hair?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you mind if I mess it up?" So he grabs it, and he starts really going crazy, right? And everybody laughed, and it was a big thing, and it was a big hit. It was all over the place, and he got great ratings and all. And 6 months later, he went out because he was under pressure to apologize because he humanized Donald Trump. Do you remember? And he stood up and he said, "I'd like to apologize. 6 months ago, or whatever it was, I messed up Donald Trump's hair and it humanized him and he became president. And I would like to apologize." How weak and pathetic is a guy like that? And his show died, but the other 2 shows are dying.
Nicki Minaj, after feeling overlooked despite massive public support, called attention to industry patterns that she believed deserved scrutiny. When another artist dismissed her concerns publicly, Nicki didn't let it slide.
This that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Hey, we're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate. Nicki, congratulations. And just because the VMAs...
On stage, she addressed the situation directly, naming no one explicitly, but leaving no room for doubt. Finally, after years of legal battles and public scrutiny, Johnny Depp's return to a major film festival was met with a prolonged standing ovation. In later interviews, he spoke candidly about feeling excluded from the industry and how that experience shaped him. Rather than bitterness, his words carried relief and closure.
Do you feel that the tide is changing toward you doing major studio films again?
Did I feel boycotted by Hollywood? Well, I mean, you'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point when you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that is merely a bunch of kind of vowels and consonants floating in the air. Yeah, you feel a bit boycotted. Do I feel boycotted now? No. I don't feel boycotted by Hollywood because I don't think about it.